Om Namo Narayanaya, Namaste. Today we're going to start reading the Krishna Karnamrutham, known in English as Nectar to the Ears of the Lord by sage Leela-Shuka. This is a long piece divided into 3 chapters that talk about Lord Krishna that I came across searching for anything, or just I forget where I saw it, but it immediately attracted me. I just thought it was really nice and interesting, and I just wanted to share. Victory to my Guru, Somagiri, who is like a gem of thought. Victory to my Lord, who wears a peacock feather. For he who wears his feet, which are like the leaves of a wish-giving tree, would certainly be sought after by the goddess Vijaya Lakshmi. There exists in the epics a form of a child, which is drowned in the kalpaka flowers, falling from the tender hands of Deva maidens, which is drowned in the everlasting and still joy of the thousands of gopis whose dress is slipping often, and which is always ready to give gifts of salvation to those who salute it. I worship that sweet child with blue color, who is the boundary of cleverness, who is the source of very temporal glances, who is pretty eyes nurtured by the waves of the nectar-like sea of prettiness, who is honored by the sidelong glances of Lakshmi, who is interested in playing by the sandy shores of the river Yamuna, and who begot a son who is the god of love. My mind is illuminated by the pretty, wonderful light form, whose shining hair is decorated by peacock feathers, who has a face which is ebbing with sweetness, who shines with the new youthfulness, who plays the flute that produces the nectar-like music, and who is surrounded and worshipped by gopis, having a slightly thick chest. Let my mind be lit by that which has broad eyes, and is beyond words and sight, which has a lotus-like face, shining with a very sweet nectar-like smile, which is decorated by the feather of a peacock, with the great zest, which has the very prettily made-up bundle of hair, and which wants to eat the piece of meat of pleasures of the world. Let the lotus-like face of my Lord Krishna, which has 2 eyes similar to the lotus buds, which is full of the honey from the pollen of the music from his flute, and which has clear cheeks shining like glass, shine completely in my mind. O God, with the attractive form of a child, O God, whose face wears the very sweet sound of flute, please make at least a small part of your innate sweetness descend and shine in my words. Victory to my life involved in composing a prayer about him who wears the feather of the exuberant peacock, about him whose lotus-like face attracts even the love god, and about him who is deceived by the eyes of the damsels of Vruja. I surrender to the Lord, who is colored by the kumkuma of the pot-like chest of gopis, who shines by the flute held in the hands which are of the red color of the new leaves, who has lotus-like feet which share the redness of the fully opened lotus flower, and who has an attractive face to the shine of his very sweet lips. I surrender to the Lord, who is always worshipped by the ever-present glances and sights of the gopis, who have forgotten themselves by the remembrance of their passion-filled love play. In my heart he created a stir by the sight of his ever-shifting eyes. With his heart full of happiness and joy, and the young damsels of Varucha saw his body and drowned themselves in the sea of joy. I carry always the lotus-like feet of Lord Krishna, which are always ready to provide protection to those who surrender, which put down the pride of a group of lotus flowers, and which is the spot where goddess Lakshmi plays in this world. Let my mind be filled with the eyes of the Lord who is a child, which are mature with love, which are the cause of wealth, which are the reason for the increasing prettiness throughout the day, which is new every day, which is anxious to fill more desires, and which is interested in fulfilling all the desires. The form of Krishna as a child is tinged with passion, and is as pretty as the blind and exuberant waves of the sea of sweetness, and let my mind always follow the feet of that of Lord Krishna, which are from the land from which joy is grown, and which shine by the light of the smile of his moon-like face. The very pretty lotus-like face of the Lord assumes a perplexed look when he himself starts appreciating the soulful and strange music that flows from his flute, and let that Lord Krishna dance with his lotus-like feet, in my mind, drowned in the essence of devotion. O Lord, I salute your capable feet, which are ornamented by gem-studded anklets, and which shine when they walk in a simple fashion, creating footprints in the streets of Ruja. O Lord of Gopis, my mind is quivering by the pretty tinkling sound of your gem-studded anklets, and imagined seeing a lotus forest in the river Yamuna, and saw pretty swans swimming and singing sweetly there. Let my mind be the playing arena of the sweet lips, the young reddish broad eyes filled with mercy, the chest filled with emotions and hugging the chest of Rukumani, and the music of his flute, which makes the minds of sages weak. O Lord, with childish looks and music of the flute, when you half close your lotus-like eyes, and with passion kiss, with sweetness and joy, the noble bride of the Ruja clan, in my heart also similar emotions come toward you. The jingling sound of the bangles, the yellow silk which keeps slipping, the hair not arranged properly, the peacock feathers which have fallen down, O Lord, and the tight embrace in her hands again by your sweetheart, keep on coming to my mind when I think of the love play of yours, O Lord. Hearing the prattle of the pretty Varuja maidens about their love play with you, when you were feigning to be asleep, you were struggling to stop the slow smile, with a wish to hear more of those stories, but you were not able to stop, showing the standing erect hairs on your body, and I pray you in that form. And we're going to pause here because it seems like a good place to pause. I must apologize. The English translation in this is not exactly the best. It could be redone. It's done by P.R. Ramachander, who should be honored for the many, many, many things that he translated. It's just, I can't even count. He's probably done more than anyone else in this world. It's just unbelievable. But sometimes the English is a little rough, so my apologies. But I think you can get the feeling of this. I think you can get the love here of Lord Krishna and dancing with the gopis. And I'm going to confess, I love the gopis. I love Radha and Krishna and gopis and images of all of them. And I don't know why. There's just something about them that just fills me with delight. So we will pick up chapter 1 in the next video. Thank you for watching. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Swami Narayan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.